and welcome to James West's Express Lane, where we get you out as fast as possible. Been a while since I've done one of these kind of lists, but here we are with top 10 modern games. Obviously, there's only the ones that I've played. There's a lot of games out there I haven't played, and I fudged the numbers here and there for top 10, but my channel, my list, my rules. So here we are, starting off with the number 10. Dun dun dun! Dead Island Riptide, Dying Light. I know Dying Light and Dead Island sound the same people but different. Like people with the company that made it. But I like zombie games. They're good. Run around and smash zombies in the head. Who doesn't like that? And like the Dead Island, a lot of people are like, oh, that trailer's amazing. Oh, the game doesn't live up to the trailer. It's like, the trailer was of a family being eaten by zombies in reverse. And the game's about zombies eating people. Just saying. Then Dead Island Riptide. I don't know if you really want to call it a sequel. It's more of an expansion pack. Which was cool. But no, you introduced boats, introduced new weapons, introduced new character, introduced new zones, new zombies. There's all kinds of new stuff. Not as long as the first one, but still pretty cool. And again, I like zombie games. It's fun to run around and smash zombies in the head. Which then leads you to Dying Light. Different style, you got the parkour, so instead of, oh no, this fence comes up to my waist, I can't get over it, oh no, what am I going to do? It's, I can climb that, and then you climb it. That's just like one of my biggest pet peeves for video games is the whole, oh wow, this fence, whatever, comes up to your knee. You can't climb it because it comes up to your knee and you can't step over it. Like, what? That makes no sense. I'm supposed to be some buff military guy running around killing all these demons or zombies or monsters or aliens, whatever. But nope. This fence that comes up to your knee, can't climb over it. Nope. Sorry. That fence comes up to your knee. You just cannot climb it. Dying Light obviously gets rid of that by having parkour style climbing in it. So you can climb over that fence. You can climb up the roof of that building, then swing down to the zombies below you. Again, I know these weren't everyone's favorites, but for me, I really enjoyed it. And also with the Dead Island Riptide, on the PS3 anyways, it was the first time my friends and I ever got Bluetooth headsets for our consoles. So we could sit there, jump into each other's games, and play together. I mean, that was a ton of fun. It's not as good as couch co-op, but still a ton of fun being able to jump into people's games and run around with each other and kill shit together. I mean, come on, how can you not enjoy that? And now, of course, number 9. Insert your dramatic background music here. Games or models. Tank Dating Simulator. And also by the same company, the Stay, Democratic Republic of North Korea. Both visual novel games. Both have a lot of humor elements. They get some of the, ooh, hello doll elements in there. And actually for the Stay game, you can get a H patch to make it uncensored, but I'm not down with the Toon Boom, so I don't really care that much to even check that out. But yeah, they're funny. You can put, several hours into them. Good lines, different endings. And they do actually add some historical elements to it, like pairs of medals. And it's like, oh yeah, we're both German tanks, but we didn't have a family reunion until after 1989 or whatever it was. Like, that's hilarious. Just small little details like that. Or in the North Korea game, when you go out to the boat and they got all the sailors flipping the bird. It's like, oh yeah, it's the Hawaiian good luck salute. It's like, that's not a good luck salute. Do I tell her what it really is, or do I let her keep believing what the government told her? And that's actually based off a true thing that actually happened. They have small little elements of truth and history to them to go along with the humor and to go along with the just typical dating simulator game. They're entertaining and they're cheap. If you're into visual novel games, dating simulators, and you like humor, check them out. They're pretty funny. And now, for number 8. That's right. 8. Dead Nation Apocalypse Edition. You also get it on the PS3, but it's not the Apocalypse Edition, so you have to download the DLC separate. But this game is a ton of fun. I have put way too many hours into this game. I platinumed it on a PS3, and I've been trying to platinum it on the PS4, but yeah, I need to do the co-op, like all missions in co-op, which I can't get anyone to come over anymore. Because I live in the middle of BFE, no one wants to drive out this far, which I understand. I live so fucking far away from everything. And like the 100% loot, and like I'm missing 100% loot on like 4 missions, which is super annoying because I've even followed a guide. Still miss it. Like, how? But it's just your typical top-down game. You run around using the control sticks to aim and shoot. You get flares, grenades, landmines. It's all kinds of weapons. For 10 missions, you start off, downtown, then you move to the police station, then you got I think my favorite one. Ooh, there's a couple favorites. I like the one where you go to the park and you got the circus, so you got clowns running around. That's another thing. Like, it's not like 3 different designs for zombies. Like, even like the regular zombies have a dozen different designs. And you got like the firefighter ones that are immune to fire damage because they got their firefighter suits on. You got the police that take more damage because they got their body armor on. You have the soldiers who have helmets so they can't be one shot in the head. Then you get the big bladed dudes, you get the jumpers, you get the screamers. I've drawn all the tiny little ones. And like, oh, you beat it on normal, you now play it on morbid. Oh, you beat it on morbid, and now you can play it on grim. Oh, you beat it on grim, now you can play it on undead. So there's different difficulty levels, and then you get the DLC, which is just a ton of fun. But again, if you get the Apocalypse Edition on PS4, it's like $15. You get the DLC included. So you get everything for $15. So it's not that expensive. You'll kill way too much time playing this game if you're in this style of games. And for me, it's totally worth it. It's just a fun game. And now for number 7. Behave yourself for once and not eat 9. Ha 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 ha. That's a terrible joke. Don't laugh at that. Firewatch. It's an interesting game. It's a walking simulator, I guess you'd call it, with some minor gameplay elements here and there. There's 2 characters, you and then a woman on the other end of the radio who's at another fire tower. Story starts with you make some choices, what kind of dog you get, where you go on a date with your girlfriend, then she becomes your wife, and then she gets Alzheimer's. And like she goes home to her family, and she's like, when she's lucid, is like, no, I don't want you to just be waiting around miserable all the time. Go do something. And like you're just miserable. So it's like, I don't want to be around people. I know they need a position open at this Firewatch tower. I'll go do that. So you're alone, isolated in the middle of the woods in your Firewatch tower, watching out for fires. Imagine that. But along the way, you encounter like 2 idiots with a campfire and all this stuff going on, even though it's a dry season and like all the signs say no campfires. And then you come across a mystery of the person who was here before. What happened to them? What happened to their kid? Where are they? What's going on? And again, the only contact you have outside of the Firewatch tower is the person on the line over the radios and all that. And so you get into this mystery, you explore caves, you explore another cabin, you find more clues, trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. I mean, there's a lot to play, and technically there's 2 endings. Most people don't know about the second ending, but there's 2 endings. If you want to know what they are, look them up. It's just a really good game. Like, yeah, it's a walking simulator style game, but you get into the mystery. You get some puzzles to solve. It's just your typical, walking simulator game. Like Gone Home or others, or Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. Where it's more about the story, it's more about what happened, it's more about the mystery than it is about gameplay or anything else. And the visuals are different. They didn't go for hyper-realistic like some games. They went more cartoony, but it fits the game really well. If you haven't tried it out, check it out. And now for the number 6. This is the 6. The number 6. Duck Season VR. Rabbit Season. No. Duck Season VR. Duck Hunt. in VR form. You're a kid. Your mom comes home. Oh, I rented this new game for you. Duck season, yay! You put in your not a Nintendo, and it starts up. You know, you just use a controller. You just don't. When you shoot a duck, it falls. Dog comes up. Whatever. Hey, you got the duck and all that. At the end, it tallies up how many ducks you got. Tells you your score. Then there's a commercial. No, it starts off with just your regular toy commercial. Then you play the next round. Then there's another commercial. And this one's, oh, it's your typical toy. Wait, what did they just say? Did I really hear that? And I confuse. Oh, it's just alright, maybe I just misheard that. And then you play another round. Then you come back. Oh, it's a news report of missing kids and missing families in the area. No one knows what's happening. Uh-oh. Next round. Da-da-da-da-da. No, you shoot some ducks. Stuff happens. Dog and all that. And then, alright, tally up your score. Go back. I'm going to take a nap. While you're taking a nap, weird stuff happens. Like, well, you're sleeping. It's got to be a dream thing, right? Play another round. Shoot the ducks. Collect your score. More crazy stuff starts happening. And more crazy stuff starts happening. And more crazy stuff starts happening. It's like if Steven Spielberg did a Stephen King novel. Like, he took a book. And he's like, alright, I'm going to add the Steven Spielberg twist to this. That's what Duck Season is. It's a great little psycho thriller, suspense style game that doesn't start off like that, which is the best way to start those kind of games. Like Doki Doki, like, it doesn't start off as a, what the fuck? It starts off as a typical normal game, like, yay, this is a cool game. And then it gets darker and twisted and weird and awesome. So yeah, if you have virtual reality, check it out. And now for... The number you have chosen is 5. 5 is the number you have chosen. Doom, VFR, and Atex Cybernetic. Played both of them. And like, I played the Doom VFR, left a review on the Steam page, and the company that does Atex Cybernetic then got a hold of me on Steam. It's like, hey, we saw you like Doom VFR. Our game has a similar play style to it. It's way different storyline, way different characters, models, guns. Like, it's different. That it's not a copy, but it's the gameplay style is the same. So if you like their gameplay style, try our game. Glad I did. It's still in the works. Still has a bunch of patches coming out. They still release new episodes every now and then. So it's still a work in progress, but for a work in progress, Atex Cybernetic is a pretty damn good game. And if you don't want to wait for a work in progress, you want to get a full game, Doom VFR. Doom in VR. Amazing. Anything virtual reality is going to be great, but Doom in VR. Amazeball cray cray. Check it out. And now for number 4. Score in 7 years ago. Wait, wrong speech. Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. Got it. Played it for a straight 7 hours to beat it. Amazing. Probably wouldn't have been 7 hours if I could have beaten that first boss faster, but that first boss is bogus. He's faster than you. But what I really like is the details they did with this game, where she's hearing voices and she sees things that aren't there. And they actually had people like PTSD and schizophrenia and hallucinations. Like, they had people who suffer from this come in and say, no, that's wrong. No, you want to do it like this. Here's how it really sounds. Like, they got the details perfect. Gameplay is similar to Heavenly Sword, games like that, but the style, the details, the visuals are amazing. And at this point, I think you get it for like $20 on Steam and stuff, so if you haven't played it yet, check it out. And again, the first boss that I fought was bogus, but there's 2 paths, and I think I went left. I probably should have gone right first, because the boss on the right was way easier to beat. Puzzles to get to him were harder, but he was way easier to beat. But then again, maybe he was easier to beat because I'd already played for like 2.5, 3 hours before I got to him. So it's like, oh, I know how to do this better. I know how to dodge better. I know how to do this and then get in the strike better. So maybe he just felt easier because I was better. But yeah, if you haven't checked it out, check it out. It is amazing. And now, of course, next, the number Tress. Son 3. Yeah, multilingual. Doki Doki! Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Doki Doki! Okay, not at all how the main theme song goes, but Doki Doki Literature Club. This game I cannot praise enough. Even better, it's free on Steam. You can go to Steam right now and get it for free. The game is free. But the game is so good, I spent $10 to get the fan pack for it. That's how good this game is. Like, you could play it for free. Never pay a penny to play it. Ever. The game is so good, I had to go out and buy the $10 fan pack for it because it is an amazing game. And the people who made it deserve to be funded. Oh my god. Starts off as your typical dating simulator. No, oh, you meet a group of girls. Who do you attract? Who do you not like? Who do you flirt with? And then you do some like poems, and like the way you craft the poems, like, oh, she's into dark stuff, so I'll make a dark poem, try to attract her. She's more differently stuff, so I'll make funnier and sweeter poem for her, depending on who you want to go after. Then it just goes full on Outer Limits, Twilight Zone, Stephen King, just. This point, it's probably been spoiled for everyone in the world, but I'm not going to spoil it anyways, just because it is amazing. The twists are amazing. God, this game should be higher than third, but it is just amazing. But it's a visual novel style game, and I know not a lot of people like those style of games, or probably would have been higher. Like the number 2. That's right. The number is 2. Life is Strange Before the Storm. My only issue with this is that if you've already played Life is Strange, well, then you know what happens to Rachel Amber. You know what happens to him. You know what happens to her. Like, you know what's going to happen. So it takes away some of the drama. But let's say you haven't played Life is Strange yet. Get Life is Strange Before the Storm. Get the bonus episode. Play the bonus episode first. It is so sweet. And actually, I guess maybe if you play it first, you won't cry during it at the end because you won't get that emotional impact because you wouldn't know the characters as well. But so play the bonus episode first, then Life is Strange Before the Storm, then play Life is Strange. Right now on Steam, they have like a 75% sale. So right now is the perfect time to get them because they're 75% off or whatever. So get them. If you like choose your own adventure style games, if you like time travel sci-fi, if you like just great storytelling, great games, it is just wow. Life is Strange and Life is Strange Before the Storm with the bonus episode is just amazing. The first Life is Strange is one of the best games I've ever played ever. So when they announced Life is Strange Before the Storm, I had to pre-order. I had to get it as soon as possible. Since I pre-ordered it, I got the bonus episode for free and all that. But yeah, right now on Steam, 75% off. It's June 20th, 2018. Right now, 75% off. Go to Steam. Get them. Play them. They're amazing. I played Life is Strange on the PS3. Bought it for the PS4. Then I got the Life is Strange Before the Storm. Pre-ordered on PS4. Then they had it for like whatever summer sale, like 90% off for the first Life is Strange episode 1. It's like, no, for like 50 cents, I'll buy it. Because I want to support Life is Strange. It is that good that I bought it multiple times. Because it is just that good and I want to support it. Now, as much as I love Life is Strange and Life is Strange Before the Storm, what could have possibly been it for modern 2015 to 2018 games? Well, that would be dun, 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 the number 1. Just like DSP's so-called accident on the Watch Mojo list. Number 1. Horizon Zero Dawn. Huge open world. Gets even bigger if you get the DLC, The Frozen Wilds, where you go to Montana. At first I thought it was Canada, but it's Montana, not Canada. You come across sites like the Hoover Dam, Yellowstone National Park, Phoenix, but you don't know that it's the Hoover Dam or that it's Yellowstone because it's like 1,000 years in the future. Something happened. Robots. Military robots that oh, they're powered by the sun, they're powered by oil. But if they run out of, oh, they're in a dark area, they run out of energy, they can't function, they can consume biofuel. One of the examples is like you find these news segments and video clips and audio clips along your way, and one of them was about how one of their the ships, oh, it's running low on biofuel, so it consumed a pod of dolphins, and like vloggers got video of them just turning these dolphins to a freaking like blender's puree thing. It's like, yeah, that wasn't one of our best moments. Oops. Oh, they were endangered. We probably just killed like one of the last 3 pods on the planet. Oops. But something happens. The machines go nuts. They can no longer be controlled. And they can build faster than we can destroy them. So then comes Project Zero Dawn. I'm not going to spoil what it is. Just know that the game takes place 1,000 years in the future. And mind you, there are machines. Some of them seem to consume grass, others not so much, but they're not as violent as what these other ones were. They're modeled after deer and alligators and like bison and stuff like that. So they're not as aggressive, but they, for some reason, no, in the past 10 years, they keep getting more and more aggressive. We don't know why. Wasn't when you play the game, you find out why they become more aggressive. And it's up to you to stop whatever it is that's making them more aggressive. Again, I'm not going to spoil it, but there is so much to do. Like Skyrim, it's like 20 hours for the main mission, or 100 hours doing everything, then go to the main mission. Like, for the longest time, the only time I did a main mission was like, oh, I did all the side missions and collected all the collectibles. There's nothing left until I unlock the next area. Well, I guess I'll do the main mission now. Okay, new area. Do everything but the main mission. Horizon Zero Dawn, and again, at this point, you can get it for like $20. And then the DLC for however much, but yeah, it's not that expensive anymore. It's just amazing. If you don't have a PlayStation, this is a game to get PlayStation for, especially when you got Spider-Man coming out, you got that Last of Us 2 coming out. There's so many games coming out with the PS4 that are exclusive. But yeah, this, if you get a PlayStation 4 and you will go, well, until Spider-Man or Last of Us 2 comes out, what do I get? Get Horizon Zero Dawn. You'll spend 100 hours easy. All right, maybe not. Maybe like 40 to 45, especially if you get the DLC, maybe a little longer, but there is just so much to do on it. So, what do you guys think? Are there games out there that you've played that are since 2014, 2015 on up that you thought were really cool, you think I might like? Well, tell me in the comments below. And what do you think of my list? Do you think I should have left something off, replaced it with something? Then, of course, you can always look at my playthroughs, go, well, you played this game's a minor game, how come you didn't add that one to your list? No, just let me know below. And as always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have a wonderful day.